Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm gonna share with you guys how I prep my meals for the week, and in this video I'm gonna focus on lunch and dinner. I usually don't prep my breakfast ahead of time just because I think I might get bored and I like to switch things up when it comes to breakfast. So yeah, I'm gonna focus on my lunch and my dinner. So I just like to have those prep already so I can just grab and go wherever I'm going to, and just to help me stay on track and prevent me from just eating unnecessary stuff just because I'm hungry. So if I have my meals with me, I'm able to just grab that and eat, and even after work I can just always grab my food and eat and not stressing about cooking after all the tiredness. So if you've been around for a while, you know I've lost like over 30 pounds right now. So yeah, I'm currently on my weight loss journey, so I make sure that I'm very careful about the things that I eat. So yeah, come along with me as I prep my meals for the week, and I'll see you in the end. So I hope you enjoy this video. Let's go. So as you can see, I'm gonna be having some liver. So I'm usually very low in iron, so I make sure to have liver once or twice a month, and this week is one of those weeks that I have my liver. And by the way, that was beef liver. I prefer beef liver to any other type of animal liver. Yeah, just for the taste. I haven't tried others, so I don't know, but I just know I prefer the beef liver. And beef liver is a good source of iron and vitamin B12, which is very good and can help treat iron deficiency anemia. So yeah, if you're iron deficient, you want to try to have like beef liver once or twice a month. You don't have to eat a lot of it, but yeah, it just helps to boost your iron. So while the quinoa is cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping the first meal. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you guys that I'm gonna be making like stir fried quinoa, or you can say it's fried rice, but in this case there's no rice, it's just quinoa. You know exactly how you're gonna make fried rice, but in this case I'm gonna use quinoa. So yeah, just gonna go ahead, season it with a lot of seasoning, as you can see, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just add the liver. I add a bit of crayfish just for the flavor. I like the flavor of it and like fried rice of this stirred fried quinoa. So yeah, I just added a bit of crayfish to get the flavor. Moving on to the second meal, I'm gonna go ahead and prep these broccoli spears. So I really don't like the size of it, but I got it in the freezer, so I just wanted to use it because I got it one time when the one I like wasn't available. So I don't like my broccoli too big like that, but yeah, this is a good opportunity for me to use it. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a sheet pan roasted veggies and fish. So yeah, I just place my vegetables and I'm slicing the carrots. You just want everything in your pan to be like almost the same size so they can cook evenly. So that's why I had to go ahead and cut it up again. Now I'm gonna go season it with a lot of seasoning. This sheet pan meal is so easy to make and it saves you a lot of time. So if you don't have time, you can just put all your favorite veggies together and then just season it at once, and everything just cooks at the same time, and then you have your meal instead of just going ahead and cooking stuff separately. So yeah, I always like to use that. As you can see, I do love my seasoning. I'm gonna make sure I use all the seasoning available that I like. So yeah, so because the goal of my meals is to lose weight, I'm not gonna be generous with the oil. So I'm gonna go ahead and just drizzle about a tablespoon of oil on the veggies and the fish just to help as a binder. So a tablespoon of oil is about 120 calories. So yeah, I'm very, very mindful of that. I don't just want to go ahead and pack on too much oil and just have some empty calories there. So yeah, that would do. And I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure that everything is like spread out well. I go ahead and also add soy sauce. I like the flavor of soy sauce on my veggies. Now with all the seasonings in it, I'm just gonna go ahead and mix everything properly and then let it sit for about 20 to 25 minutes, and then it's ready to get into the oven. Yeah, you can let it sit so the spices can get into the veggies and the fish. So while that is marinating, I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping my third meal, which is gonna have some sweet potatoes in it, and I'm just gonna go ahead and chop them like this. This is how I wanted them to be, but you can always get your chop your potatoes up into the shape that you want. So yeah, as you can see, I'm still gonna go bake this, and I use half a teaspoon of olive oil just to act as a binder, and then I go ahead and season it to my liking. I added a bit of thyme just because I wanted the touch of that flavor. While that is in the oven, I'm gonna go ahead and marinate my chicken drumsticks. So I use paprika, chicken bouillon, garlic, onion, black pepper, cayenne pepper, white pepper, lemon pepper. I love the seasoning, parsley, and red peppers. And by the way, I like to use yogurt as a binder. I love the flavor, and it just makes the chicken really soft and juicy. And yeah, so I'm gonna let this sit for a while and marinate. And now the sheet pan meal is ready, so I'm just gonna go ahead and plate them. Should I say that's not a plate, but yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and place them in the bowl, because remember, this is a meal prep for the week, and this is gonna be my dinner for 2 days. So yeah, in the evening I like to eat light, so yeah, it's just gonna be the veggies and the fish for dinner. So yeah, that's how it came out, looking really good, really juicy. And yeah, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and place my marinated chicken on the baking rack and for it to bake. So while it's in the oven, I'm gonna go ahead and start the next meal. So the next meal still has broccoli. I do like broccoli, and this is the size that I like, not the larger ones. So yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and just peel the skin off my shrimps. So yeah, the next meal has some shrimps in it, and yeah, that is prep. I'm gonna go ahead and season it with all the seasonings that you've been seeing before, but with the shrimp I'm just gonna do black pepper and some bouillon and salt. Using half a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, I'm gonna go ahead and begin to cook my shrimp. So I'm gonna place everything into the pan, and you want to cook this until it's pink or orange in color. So yeah, once the color changes, you know it's ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and check the chicken, and then I'm gonna flip the shrimps. You're gonna flip the other side. So you have to cook this for about 2 minutes, and then you take it off. I love how it looks. And then I'm gonna go ahead and then start prepping the meal. With this one, I'm gonna use a tablespoon of olive oil. With this meal, I really didn't know which direction I wanted to take, but I just know I wanted something with shrimps in it. So I ended up deciding to just do like some sauce with shrimps in it. So what I poured from the blender was a mixture of ginger, garlic, pepper, some onion, just blend together. And then I'm gonna go ahead and season it. I add a bit of broccoli to add to the veggies. That's the bell peppers. And then I'm gonna add my shrimp and just stir everything together. And yeah, that's another meal made. Next, I'm gonna add a tablespoon of coconut oil into a pot and just fry my onion and garlic. I'm gonna take the chicken out of the oven and then just continue to prep the next meal. So with this meal, I'm gonna do chicken curry. So I poured my canned tomatoes and just add some seasoning into it. So remember, it's chicken curry, chicken coconut curry, whatever you want to call it. So I'm gonna measure the coconut oil. I'm not gonna use the entire thing. So what I used was about 300 calories. Yeah, because that container is packed with calories, so I had to measure it up. So yeah, after pouring my coconut milk, I'm just gonna mix everything up, season very well. Now I'm gonna add enough curry. I love the smell of curry, so I'm adding enough. Then I'll go ahead and add my baked chicken. I like the chicken to be baked before. I don't just want like fresh chicken in my sauce, so that's why I bake it first before I add it. Then I just add my veggies and stir, and there you have it. Another meal is made. So I'm gonna pair this with the quinoa. Remember, I boiled enough quinoa. With everything done now, I'm gonna go ahead and plate the meals that I haven't plated. So this is the shrimp sauce that I made, and I'm gonna do 3 servings of this, and I'm gonna pair this with the baked potatoes. Yep. So this is also gonna be 3 servings, and yeah, so that will be dinner for 3 days. Next up, I'm gonna be adding half a cup of cooked quinoa. So this will be 3 servings, and I'm gonna add 1 drumstick and the chicken curry in each of the bowls. So yeah, this will be my lunch. So this is lunch for 3 days. So yeah, whatever I cook, I'm just gonna portion them out into the various servings. So this is lunch. We have the chicken and then the stir-fried quinoa. And then for dinner, we have the sheet pan fish and then the shrimp and potatoes. So this is everything together, and the week is made. Thank you for watching.